Hey, what's up guys? This is the DeFi enthusiast here, and today I've got a really interesting video for you guys. But before we get into that, I want to show you a clip that is from the IMF, and it's about cryptos. And they recorded that 2 years ago, but they reshared it, and we're going to get into the reasons as to why they're doing that right now. And we're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about some new interesting cryptos, a couple of them, and we're also going to be clearing out some FUD. So yeah, let's get into that, but let's watch this video first.
When we buy or sell things, the payment is usually processed by a bank or credit card company. Problem number one, the companies often take a cut of the transaction. Two, we have to trust these companies to protect their sensitive data from hackers. Three, most international payments take a long time and are expensive. To solve these problems, we could use a special currency that is secure and based on the science of cryptography, which is a way of protecting information using mathematics. This special type of currency is called a cryptocurrency and only exists in computer networks. When you send someone this special currency, the money goes directly to them, removing the middleman. And at the same time, the transaction is broadcast to the entire network and recorded in a permanent way, which means it's almost impossible to fool the system. Costs of making payments are lower, transactions are faster, especially across countries, and even those people around the globe who don't have bank accounts can buy or sell goods and participate in the global economy. However, there are some risks. The transactions in most cryptocurrencies are anonymous. Some cryptocurrencies can even be untraceable. This can make it easier for the bad guys to make payments without being noticed. If you lose your password, you could lose all your money. At the moment, cryptocurrencies are highly volatile. They can't process large amounts of transactions quickly yet, and they're not even widely accepted. But if we can counter the risk, then this new technology, or some variation of it, can completely change the way we sell, buy, save, invest, and pay our bills. And who knows, this could be the next step in the evolution of money.
Hey, what's up guys? This is the DeFi enthusiast here. So welcome to the channel, and thank you so much to everybody who subscribed. I really appreciate it. My last video was on MYX, MYX. Some people call it MYX. I call it MYX, my choice. And before I get into our main segment, I really want to clarify all the FUD that has been created against MYX. Unfortunately, there's a group of, FUD assassins, who basically did a video and they claimed that, MYX took a logo from a well-established company and they stole it, and then, they made, and then Liquidity Dividend Pool, they did another, they're working with some other project that, decided to make a logo with some website, doing it for cheap, and then, that basically MYX took the code of Pyro, which was an exit scam, and people exited from the project and blah, 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 blah. So let me clear something out right now, because I'm never going to do this again. And again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just a guy who likes something and I talk about it, and that's it. I've got nothing else to do with that. And yes, I am an investor in MYX. Okay, that's about it. But and I will prove it to you once again. But before I do that, the thing is that their FUD has been caught, the people that have been talking. So they're saying that these guys stole the logo. It could be purely coincidental, first of all, because what if those people involved were actually involved in this project? Okay, that's one of the first things. So we don't know. Secondly, a lot of logos can look very much similar, so that's not a big deal. The main point is MYX working? Yes, it is working. Has it been working properly? Yes, it has. Is there FUD against it? Is there constantly FUD against it? Yes, and I'll explain why. Because I talked about several other cryptos that are fantastic, and I even talked about Mooncoin. Now, Mooncoin clearly say that they're not a crypto; they're a fun experiment. Okay, nobody is even talking about that, and frankly, Mooncoin is doing great right now. It's growing slowly, but the only attack was against MYX, which was gaining constant traction. And BitBoy even recently just spoke about these FUDders again in his live stream just today, and Let me tell you what these guys have been doing. These guys have been making multiple accounts, okay, and they've been constantly calling this a scam again and again and again, and they have been harassing people, literally harassing people. They've been harassing me too. They've been constantly coming to my video, you know, writing the same garbage, same crap, linking the same video again and again and again from time to time, and I had to eventually delete it. The guy who started this is some guy called Light Leger or whatever his name is. I couldn't give a damn about that guy, and frankly speaking, neither should any of you, because this guy clearly has an agenda. Because let me tell you what happened, guys. In my Telegram, okay, I first got a message from him, then I got a message, exact same message from another guy, and then I got a message from some other guy who might have been from some Asian country, literally looked like some Asian guy, and he said, check out my video, okay? Like, wait a minute, that's Light Leger's video, how is it your video, okay? And I got several messages like that, and that clearly shows you that there are only a couple of these folks that are so desperate to create these multiple accounts and create all this FUD against a project that has been doing well. And you want to know a fun fact, guys? We've actually had a loss in our investment in MYX because of these FUDders, not because MYX did anything. It's because all the FUD that these pathetic crooks, these scammers have created against the project. Because of that, we've been in a loss, really, and that's a real shame. And let me prove something to you. I don't like to bull, you know, I don't like to talk bull, okay? I'm still invested in the project. Here you go. Look at the price right now, guys. It's fallen a lot from the last time I did my video, thanks to these folks, okay? And if you can see right here, this is my investment. This is what I've staked. 602,370. That's much more than even the last time, if you remember, when I did the original video. So I'm still invested in the project. I'm not telling you to invest in it. I don't care if you do. I don't care if you want to believe those guys, you know, whatever they're doing. But what they're doing, I'm on to them, okay? And I'm not going to tolerate any of that rubbish on my videos anymore. All right, you come to my videos and you call it a scam or whatever it is, I'm going to delete you straight up. That's it. Enough is enough. And I'm not going to take that bull crap anymore. Enough. And so basically, guys, you're in crypto, okay? This is an unregulated market. Anything can be an exit scam. Even today, you can lose all your money if you put it in Bitcoin or anything else. So you are an adult. You need to do your own research, and you need to, and that's it. That's a reality, guys. Anything can be exited. Any project can be exited, including even the big ones. Okay, because this is an unregulated market, for crying out loud. I mean, if you don't understand cryptos, if you don't understand blockchain, and them saying, oh, they took the code from Pyro. Tron took most of the code from Ethereum. What's your damn point? Okay, but Tron isn't a scam. Tron is doing great. All right. There are countless other crypto projects that have been taking each other's codes and sometimes even improving upon and making them work. The reason why the Pyro code was taken was because the Pyro code was great. There was nothing wrong with the code. It's just that the team decided to exit scam or whatever they did, or it didn't work. Okay? So with MYX, it is working. And the only reason we're in a losses is because of these FUDders. I'm going to make this clear right here, right now. It's because of these FUDders we're losing money, not because of MYX. MYX is still here, okay? And if it's not going to be here, it's because it's not going to be here because of these FUDders, okay? Straight up. That's the last time I'm going to be talking about it, because I'm sick of it. I'm really, really sick of it, and it's so pathetic. It's so horrible the way these guys decided to come to everybody's Telegram, every investor's Telegram, and they were posting the same garbage again and again, and they made multiple accounts, guys. This is how desperate they are, and they literally, it was like a pinpointed attack on the MYX network. Okay, so you decide for yourself. You decide for yourselves, guys. There's no legitimacy. There's no real argument that these people have, and I'm not really even going to entertain it anymore. You come to my video, you start talking about MYX again, I'm going to delete the comments, straight up. Yeah, because this Light Leisure guy came to my video, and I deleted his comment. I'm going to say this right now because I am all about honesty and transparency. He said, if I was very transparent, I would actually post about his video. Dude, who the hell do you think you are? Who the hell do you think you are? Damn it. You are nobody. You are a stranger that decided to do all this, that decided to pull off this entire scam of yours, okay? And because of your scam, we actually were losing on our investment. Thanks a lot. And one last thing. You have no right to tell me what I should be posting and what I shouldn't be posting. I didn't even know of your existence when I made my video. And nor do I give a damn about you or the garbage that you post. So stay away from my videos and stop this desperation and cut it out. I'm not interested. Okay? I'm really not interested. And that's about it, guys. Enough is enough with this drama. I'm still invested in MYX, as you can clearly see at the time of this recording. I'm still invested in it. I haven't given up. And I think eventually it will rise. Patience is the key. And you know what? In crypto, anything can be lost at any point. Whether even if it's Ethereum, even if it's Bitcoin, even if it's anything else. So you know the risks well enough. You do your own research, and then you decide to get in on a project or not. That's up to you. I'm not your daddy. I'm not your financial advisor, straight up, and neither are any of these FUDers. Okay? You want to believe these FUDers? They may, you can. This is the internet, man. I mean, you guys can make up anything. This is cryptocurrency. You guys can make anything up. Anything up. Okay? Once Link was being called a scam. There was a time when VeChain was being called a scam. There was a time Tron was being called Tron was also targeted at some point. Almost every project has been, okay? And I'm not saying that there aren't scams, there are, but MYX is legit. It has been giving me returns, okay? And I'm not even going to get into this argument anymore. I've had enough of this, and I just wanted to get that out of my system, and I really wanted to clarify my position on the network. I'm still invested, and I believe in this, okay? You guys don't listen to me. You guys want to believe whatever those people are saying, go ahead. I could care less. All right, I think this is a great project, and it's one of the best staking platforms out there. And if you guys really want to understand what it's all about, read the white paper, okay? Because there was this one other gentleman, and I'm telling you, that's probably that guy himself, okay? Because he's like, I don't have multiple accounts. I'm like, yeah, this is the internet. You think I'm stupid? Like the same type of writing, the same type of pattern, Come on, I'm not dumb. I can see what writing patterns are like. There's a pattern, a way that people write stuff. It's the same person again and again and again. Okay, and he's like, well, can you explain what the white paper says? Because I bet, I mean, you could explain that, right? What is it? What is it? What are you talking about? So the guy literally came to my video just to spread FUD. Keep this in mind. I told him, dude, you didn't even look at my video. You didn't even see what I was talking about. And you come here and then you're asking me what is MYX all about and what is the white paper all about? Are you that stupid? Do you think we're that stupid? Come on, guys. Enough of these scammers. The real scammers are these FUDers. Okay? That's my final stance on this. You guys can do whatever you want. You guys don't want to invest? I don't care. That's up to you. So, anyways, moving on. So, in other news, guys, Binance has finally listed RSR. This is massive, guys. Look at where the RSR price is constantly rising. I did an extensive video on RSR. You guys can go to my video list and check it out. I talked about RSR, Reserve Rights Token. It's a fantastic, fantastic project. I'm really, really happy where things are going. And this has been doing really, really well. Really, really good news for everybody who's invested in RSR. Congratulations, guys. You guys can check out my video. I did a very, very nice, extensive video on this. So you would want to check it out. And now in other news, we wanted to talk about, so the IMF decided to do this video that I played earlier. Okay, they posted this again on August 24th. This video was posted 2 years ago as well. Now, why are they doing that, guys? Because the crypto mainstream, the adoption is definitely coming. But let me tell you something that I want to get out of the way. And this is the main theme of today's video, why DeFi is so important. Because when institutions like the IMF are talking about cryptos and, talking about the mainstream, usage of Bitcoin and XRP and things like that, guys, that's not really good news in a way. I mean, it's good news in a way that you'll make some money, but you got to be very, very strategic, guys. And because in the IMF video they do make a graphic illustration of BTC, XRP, and ETH, right? Ethereum. Now the issue is that banks, like I said, banks need cryptos. Cryptos don't really need banks, to be honest with you. And DeFi is eventually going to kill banks. I'll be very honest. So the banks need to have a certain hold on all of us, in order to stay relevant, because they know what DeFi can do in the crypto space. That's not an exaggeration, guys. It's reality. And but we got to realize what they're actually up to, guys. So that Bitcoin, and this is for all the Bitcoin maximalists out there. I know they're probably going to get riled up and angry, but I really don't care. The reality is Bitcoin cannot do fast transactions. It cannot do a lot at its current state. Okay, it's a great store of value, but the problem is what is happening in the mainstream. With all the banks accepting Bitcoin and all these things, now that you can place them in banks, these cryptos, you're actually killing the concept of crypto again. The whole point of cryptos was to have value within your own, the value that you hold, an exchange of value in your own control. That was the purpose of cryptocurrencies. Okay, and that unfortunately is not being talked about much anymore, because everybody's too excited about the banks and this and that. You think the banks are going to give you power over your crypto investments? You got to be kidding with me. Really? I mean, you can't be that gullible, right? These are banks we're talking about. These are bankers. These are these are vile people, guys. They're really vile people, and they're not going to be doing much for you, because what's going to happen is, look, guys like you and me, people who are actually in the crypto space, they know what the reality is. The average Joe is going to buy his Bitcoin and maybe some XRP and whatever, and he's again going to put it in the bank. He or she, they're going to put it in the bank. I'm going to keep it in the bank. The bank's going to give them some sort of a share, on paper or something, but they're never really going to have control over their currency again, over whatever crypto asset they have. They're never going to have control over that. They'll never be able, they're never ever going to be able to take it out of the banks. Okay? So you got to be very, very careful, guys, and especially with the advancement of AI. Look, psychopaths and people like Bill Gates and all these folks and big bankers like Rothschilds, they've been investing in artificial intelligence and AI and all these things, and the smart cities that have been coming out. These are adoption cases for crypto, but keep in mind, you can be making a lot of money in this, but there are certain coins I'm not invested in. For example, XRP, I'm not invested in that. I'm not a financial advisor. You guys, if you want to make a lot of money, I think XRP is going to do great. And then there's another coin called Singularity, which is going to do extremely, extremely massive things. You guys can make a lot of money, but I don't want to invest in these because I don't agree with the ethical standpoint of these coins. Because let's see, what is Singularity? Let's look at this video right now. I want to show this to you guys.
With singularitynet begins the greatest age of progress and exploration in the history of artificial intelligence. We can put together many pieces of smart AI technology into super systems, increasing complexity and stability. It provides a framework for safety and transparency in artificial intelligence while providing privacy for people's personal data.
Right now, there's no platform anywhere in the world that is specifically designed to make it easy for different AIs to communicate with each other, to share data with each other, to make requests of each other, to compensate each other for their work, to rate each other as to how well they did different things.
Sophia is a good platform for bringing together the technologies of artificial intelligence, using singularitynet as a kind of networking protocol.
You know what we could try next?
The AI code is there, free and open source on the internet right now. It's just hard to find and hard to use. So singularitynet can complete that connection between AI developers and AI users.
If we achieve singularitynet the way that we have portrayed it, the way that we have envisioned it, the way that we've engineered it, it will become the single most valuable technology in all of history. This is the chance for us to change the world together. We need participants. We need you, your time, your mind, to make this happen. Work with us to realize the beauty and power of SingularityNet.
So, guys, SingularityNet, the global AI marketplace, this lets anyone create, share, and monetize AI services at scale. The world's first decentralized AI network has arrived. So, this has been done with, that smart, the first, first robot, the thinking, feeling robot, Sophia. This is that project, and frankly, I'm totally against all of that, just my personal opinion. I think that's madness. But this is going to be integrated into all the smart cities. This is how they're going to be taking your Bitcoin and your XRPs and actually going to be using them, for the robots, actually. That's really the reality, guys. The smart cities that are coming, the way crypto is going to be used, they're basically using this beautiful technology for their own control. They're trying to regain control of you. And this is how they're going to be doing that, because Bitcoin cannot run on its own. All right? They're going to be using Singularity, for example. And let me tell you, big people are behind this. Okay? Like the Rothschilds and everything. You think it's going to be out in the open? When you start looking into the entire web of companies and people that are involved, it's going to lead down to that path. But you got to do your own research regarding that. And the bankers are, again, really, really heavily, funding this. Obviously, Sophia was heavily funded. Bill Gates has put $1 billion into AI, artificial intelligence research and things like that. They're involved in one way or the other with Singularity, with SingularityNet. And this is going to be huge. So yeah, if you want to make a lot of money and get out, sure. But from an ethical standpoint, I'm not supporting this. But the point I'm trying to make is this is why exactly DeFi is so important. Because DeFi is the complete opposite. It gives you control over your investments. It's decentralized. It's got nothing to do with banks. It's got, they don't have control over that. And neither will this. But these things can take control over things like XRP and Bitcoin and stuff. Why? Because most of the average Joe, the average Joe is going to give control of Bitcoin to the bankers. Okay? And most people that are going to hold cryptos, in banks, yeah, they're going to lose control of their cryptos, and how they're going to be used. They're going to be used in smart cities and stuff through the AI, artificial intelligence technology is going to be for that, actually, not for you, not for me. Okay, so where does the solution lie? It lies in DeFi. Okay, it lies in decentralized finance. That's why it's so important. And coming to that, I got some really exciting news, guys. So IOST, all right, what is IOST? Unleashing the power of blockchain. IOST is an ultra-fast decentralized blockchain network based on the network generation consensus algorithm, proof of believability. Led by a team of proven founders and backed by world-class investors, our mission is to be underlying architecture for online services that meets the security and scalability needs of a decentralized economy. Now, guys, personally, I hold about 50 to 60K IOST just as an experiment, but this is like one of the most decentralized, currencies out there. Low cost, zero barriers, and high rewards. An international community run by nodes themselves. IOST nodes supporting the mainnet in multiple areas: technology, marketing, commercialization, community building, and project investment. This is the internet of, basically the Internet of Things, currency. And at a point, IOST was in the top 30 coins, but it's regaining its momentum. And IOST is huge, guys. I think it's one of the best. Now it's back on the top 100 at the moment. But, the cool thing is with IOST, it's got some great investors like Huobi, it's got Sequoia Capital, Matrix Partners, AlphaCoin, and basically, this is actually really, really massive, guys. So So what's really important is that, you know, and then it's got partners like, you know, with you know, Blockfolio, and then the National University of Singapore and Lambda, you know, all these great partners in there, and Nirvana Capital. This is like a lot of great money that is behind, you know, all of this right now, and and you know, it's really really fantastic, guys. So what's really really interesting is that I genuinely believe in IOST, and not only me. I mean, it's a great blockchain. It's really fast. It's really pristine. It's got a great staking, great staking economy in there. Okay, like if we go to the staking, staking pool partners, Wobi, OKX, Rock Stake, all of these, it's got a great, opportunity, incentive for you guys to be investors in it. And you guys should look at the white paper for IOST. But the cool thing is that recently IOST, has decided to, I mean, look, it's partnered with Chainlink, Now Chainlink, as we've always talked about, Chainlink is sort of like the, it's become a sort of like a trusted name, It's become like, if anything partners with Chainlink, it's a solid thing. After the integration of Chainlink into IOST, developers aiming to build cross-chain dApps can realize this goal on IOST. And thus, partnering with Chainlink is aligned with the vision of IOST, which aims to build a truly decentralized blockchain platform. And IOST prioritizes the safety and reliability of the ecosystem. Chainlink is also widely recognized by the industry for their excellence in these areas. Yeah, I think that's massive, guys. And I wanted to show you something. China is promoting IOST a lot. I mean, could we see Neo type of gains with IOST? I mean, I don't know, but China joins forces with Chinese government to foster blockchain adoption. This is from June 22nd, guys. And in China's push for blockchain adoption, the latest news highlights China's National Archives Administration to join forces with DLT Project IOST in accelerating blockchain awareness, education, and application. IOST continues to make headlines as the first blockchain project invited to lecture to the Chinese government. That is huge, guys. IOST reinforces its positions as a blockchain leader in China through key alliances with the government entities, this time the National Archives Administration, the national agency under the China Central Committee of the Communist Party, responsible for historical records of the state dating back to imperial times in China. Now, guys, IOST is going to be, IOST has been working with the Chinese for now some time, and they have a leading position in China, They were the first project invited by the China National Television, CGTV, okay? This was followed by IOST being featured on multiple national publications and news agencies, such as Peoples.cn and Xinhua notably. And IOST was the first and only blockchain project invited to attend the prestigious forum by China's Great Hall of the People to deliver a speech to state leaders, mayors, and CEOs. This is very bullish news for IOST, and I think the bull run has already started. I know the market looks bloody right now, but like I said, you're going to see some really. I think you guys are going to be seeing some really interesting things in September, and I've repeated this countless of times, but the bull run is going to stay until in my view, and according to historical data, it's going to stick around until next summer or early fall, and I think it's going to be huge, guys. And might even be till early winter. I mean, but usually it's usually summer, early fall. That's really the main aspect. So there's a lot of time for all this massive growth and a lot of money coming into the market. And I don't know if you guys read recently, but also Wall Street is totally in on Bitcoin and blockchain. But we've already discussed the reasons why for that and why you guys should be aware that the real solution for crypto lies in DeFi. And coming to that point, I wanted to point this out to you. IOST unveils $1 million grant to bootstrap growth of DeFi projects focused on Oracle DeFi. So finally, IOST is part of the is part of the DeFi space. What is IOST's Noah Oracle Fund calling promising DeFi teams? With DeFi higher up in its priority list, IOST launches Noah Oracle Fund, a $1 million special fund dedicated to to projects incubation with the goals to incubate outstanding and high potential DeFi development teams around the world with comprehensive support and funding, operation, recruitment, business partners, as well as the technical support and resources. Foster the rapid growth of DeFi to drive more innovation, utility, and adoption to IOST mainnet. Create values to DeFi and its users and become a home of explosive, robust, and leading DeFi dApps. Fast track the 2020 deliverables on IOST's H2 2020 roadmap. So, the DeFi teams are welcome to join and migrate to the IOST mainnet Oracle systems, decentralized exchanges, cross-chain transactions, lending, financial derivatives, stablecoins. And this is fantastic, guys. DeFi expansion on IOST's path to lead the DeFi space. So IOST is a home to build your idea DeFi apps. So for DeFi apps to satisfactorily compete with traditional applications, the underlying network must be fast, meeting the objectives and expectations of the dApp developers. Let me tell you something, guys. IOST is extremely fast. Okay, it's super fast, very, very slick, guys. I remember doing a transfer. I think it was less than even a second, where I got all my, transfer from the exchange to my wallet. It's really fast. In the mid of competition, IOST, an enterprise-grade, decentralized, and ultra-fast network oiled with the proof of believability consensus algorithm, has what it takes to build a vibrant ecosystem by offering developer-friendly features and environments. As one of the world's leading public blockchain platform, IOST's original proof of believability consensus mechanism can ensure better scalability and faster speed on the basis of decentralization. At present, IOST mainnet has shown a peak of TPS of up to 8,000. IOST offers developer-friendly features that improve product development efficiency. No congestion and no high gas fees, as seen in Ethereum. Exactly. The reason many developers choose to launch DeFi projects on IOST. A zero transaction fee also guarantees users the convenience and accessibility of using DeFi applications on the IOST chain. Very encouraging, guys. With all these great projects coming on the Ethereum blockchain, I think a solution like IOST is needed. They're supported by Sequoia, Matrix, Zen Fund, and other world-class investors. These are very, very big. There's a lot of big money behind this, guys. A lot of big money, and I think IOST coming to the DeFi space is one of the most exciting things. In fact, Aegis DeFi partners with IOST to improve scalability and user data privacy protection, guys. So IOST decided to announce a partnership with Singapore-based company Aegis DeFi, a profitable DeFi network for diversified lending services and lending-based derivatives. All right. As strategic partners, both parties will pull resources together in co-building a DeFi ecosystem in terms of community growth, product development, technical support, as well as marketing promotions in international markets. They're going to be using IOST's proof of believability consensus, guys. I mean, if you guys want to really, look at all of that, you guys can look at you guys need to look at the white paper. Always do your own research, guys, because that is so important. And you guys will understand what the proof of believability consensus is exactly. IOST is one of the best projects, one of the best crypto projects that I've seen. They've got a great community, a very, very vibrant community actually, and the project has been doing great things, and it's organically growing. That's what's so important, in cryptos. When you see organic growth, that is what matters. Yeah, so I'm very, very bullish on IOST. I like it. I like the project. I have a little bit of invested in it. I do plan to put a lot more. Okay, if we saw this, they've had some new partnerships as well, and IOST's first platform called XLoot officially launched on April 13th. The first game assets exchange on the IOST chain, XLoot, was officially launched, and it supports non-fungible tokens, cross-chain transfers. This is really, really fantastic, guys. This platform was developed by XPET, a partner node of IOST. Then we've got, the View token wallet supports IOST mainnet. View token, a well-known wallet app in the industry, officially supports the IOST mainnet. Then we've got XPET plus DAppBirds, the superior popular NFT pet, is here. Remember CryptoKitties with the ETH, this is something kind of like that, issued a joint cross-chain NFT asset pet four-season dream cat, which changes its form every spring. So I mean, some people are interested in all this stuff. Remember, guys, non-fungible tokens are going to do great. Even certain cryptos that are in the gaming arena, they're going to do fantastic. The gaming niche is going to be huge, guys, and we're going to be getting into that in a moment before I'm done with the IOST thing. And so with China giving a lot of money with backing IOST, and as you can see here. Let me show you a bit of the roadmap if I can. So the roadmap, for Q3 is implement and optimize IOST on-chain governance mechanism, implement and apply IOST cross-chain technology, explore DeFi, complete and land at least 3 DeFi applications, launch top IP series dApps, optimize the ecological mechanism and layout of partner nodes, expand the community plan V2, optimize the core community structure. Q4 is very exciting because that is complete compliance process in Japan, South Korea, the US, Singapore, Vietnam, and other countries. So we've already seen, the Singapore sort of collaboration with the Aegis, or what was that name, guys? Aegis DeFi, right? Now the thing is that Singapore, I think is one of the best endorsements in my view, because Singapore now is becoming a great place to invest. Whether you're investing in gold, whether you're investing in anything, and especially with the safety factor, the way they're preserving whatever you invest there, I think it's fantastic with the amount of security that they have there and the amount of organization. And I think Singapore is a great place to invest. And I mean, Zilliqa is already a part of that whole Singaporean ecosystem, for cryptos. And I think IOST getting into the game as well is going to be a good thing. More bullish news for crypto in my view. And then utilize zero knowledge proof technology for user privacy improvement, expand cooperation in blockchain business between at least 5 top global enterprises, cooperate with traditional industries in NFT deployment, build a richer partner node ecosystem, build community KOL matrix in 20 plus countries around the world. So and then they'll be talking about their partnerships and team members. There's a lot going on in the IOST space. There's a Citadel integration. Offers to create platform native wallets for all supported networks with one seed phrase. If an IOST holder wants to create multiple wallets, they all can be managed with only one password. The hierarchical deterministic key generation is used to derive a theoretically infinite number of cryptographic secrets from a single master seed. In this way, users' private keys can be determined and intrinsically stored in a single master seed. Citadel uses a standard called BIP39 for the generation and interpretation of master seed. I think this is really, really awesome, guys, because having a master seed controlling all of your wallets and also giving you more privacy and anonymity in a way, because people don't know your master seed, right? Okay, and if you can divide your assets in different wallets, it's a great way to preserve your wealth. It's a great way to not be coming on the radar. I think it's really cool, guys. And non-custodial platform for staking. Fast, Citadel app is going to be huge. Fast onboarding of new holders. No need to care about RAM and gas. Vote on IOST governance proposals. Support for one seed wallet hardware. Import export existing wallets. And then they've got the Green Core partnership as well. Which is a Singapore-based company. Green Core is a new energy ecosystem reconstructed by blockchain. IOST and Green Core will work closely in devoting research and development resources towards research and development of Layer 2 scaling solutions for Green Core through applying IOST's advanced public blockchain technology to optimize Green Core's blockchain infrastructure. Through this partnership, IOST will offer Green Core with its novel and advanced off-chain scaling technology, while benefiting from the most promising application scenarios from Green Core, such as the new energy trading and settlement marketplace. So, Longbit Exchange joins IOST to grow the decentralized open source ecosystem. There's a lot going on with IOST, guys, and they're constantly growing organically. And with China's backing them, the sky is the limit for these for IOST. And now, now that we've looked into all of this, I just moved on to a very important news. But it happens, guys. I'm human. But now, before we get into that, I'm sure you might have seen that particular section, but we'll get into that in a moment. But before I do that, I found a very interesting crypto called Clever. And now the only reason why I'm talking about Clever is they have a white paper only right now, and they were doing a pre-sale, and I'll talk about that in a moment. But why I found it interesting is because Clever is made by the people who made the Tron wallet, okay, on the mobile and on your mobiles. You know, the mobile wallet for Tron, it's made by these guys. You know, so they're like a fantastic team. So Clever basically, they're doing some ambitious things, guys. Clever is going to be composed of 4 elements: the Clever OS, the Clever app, the Clever Exchange, and the Clever Labs. Okay. And Clever OS is a groundbreaking wallet operating system that enables developers of all platforms to run a smart and secure wallet inside their apps, cloud servers, hardware, smartphones, pen drives, mobile devices, and wearables. A simple SDK library that automatically extends your app to organize and protect all your secret information on your device of choice. And Clever OS features will be Web SDK, iOS, and Android mobile SDK. Secure, encrypt, and protect your secret information. Safely store mnemonic private keys, key pairs, API keys, and secrets. Derive crypto accounts using BIP32, BIP39, and BIP44. Create and restore crypto accounts. Provide faster transaction lists and parse functionality out of the box. Sign transactions, trigger smart contracts, payments, send and receive funds instantly. Multi-token staking. Yeah, you'll be able to do that on the Clever blockchain. And Clever is very interesting, guys, because not only do they have a solid team, but they have a team that has a great marketing experience. Remember, guys, a great project isn't just comprised of people that really know what they're doing. It is also comprised of the marketing aspect. The fact that Clever has a team that has already done a fantastic job with being the creators of the Tron wallet. That in itself is a great marketing. That is a very big pro for them, and that means they're really good on the marketing side as well. They're really good at getting users to adopt a certain thing. Because what happened with Tron is that the Tron wallet became the central wallet, the main wallet on everybody's cell phone, and that's these guys created. And I think they're going to do great things with Clever as well. Now, Clever has a plan to, Clever Swap and Exchange. The cryptocurrency swap is a major feature and use case for Clever and its ecosystem of apps. The swap enables Clever users to directly swap one coin or token to another, one blockchain to another. For example, Bitcoin to Tron or Ethereum with high security, full privacy, and unrivaled speed. So it's going to be really, really fast, guys. This is something that we actually need, considering, right now, considering that, like let's say let's say something has peaked out, okay? It's gone to its highest price ever, and you really want to sell it. You need to convert it quickly, guys, because if you don't, you could lose, whatever gains you made, right? And I think something like Clever can solve that problem, as they claim. See, they're going to be able to do 1 million plus transactions per second. That's amazing, okay, with their gRPC technology. And Clever Labs, this is where they want to create a lot of dApps and apps and different things like that. And then, Clever is a new home for blockchain innovation. Each project developed by Clever Labs will be crowdfunded with KLV tokens using the following structure. Projects will accept the KLV token inside the application. Users can participate in projects by purchasing the token during each crowdfunding session. Users can participate in crowdfunding using Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tron, USDT, and KLV tokens. The tokens, BTC, ETH, TRX, USDT received from crowdfunding will be converted at market price to KLV and distributed to projects at the end crowdfund event. Projects may offer rewards to VIP members. I think this is a really fair system. That goes to show you that they're not just like keeping your Bitcoin as an investment sort of a thing, or there wouldn't be any frauds, because what's going to happen is the mechanism is going to be automatic. Whatever you do is just going to convert directly into KLV tokens. Okay, so they have no incentive to keep that sort of an amount, or keep the Bitcoin that you send them or whatever. So that creates a good amount of trust, in my view. And then we saw some of the issues with Brave browser. I think Brave is going to do great. It's going to do wonderful things. But Clever is going to be making their browser, which is going to have support for iOS, Android, Windows, Mac, and Linux. Full privacy support for major coins with Clever OS. And then the Clever blockchain, a cryptocurrency for next century, and a new blockchain home for all sets of digital assets and decentralized applications. Again, DeFi, a blockchain for stable fiat digital currencies backed by Bitcoin and USDT. Clever blockchain builds on top of Tendermint Byzantine fault-tolerant BFT, Consensus, and the Cosmos SDK. When I read this white paper, guys, you guys can, basically it's gonna, you're gonna be able to stake this, and basically there's gonna be a total of 10 billion KLV tokens, and half of them are going to be burnt. Okay, when people are staking or transacting, whatever, half of them are going to be burned, so you're only going to be left with 5 billion total KLV tokens. Okay, now you guys can get this from justswap.io, okay, or you can just download the Tron wallet and actually get it from there as well. And you can use all sorts of different cryptos to exchange them to KLV tokens. Now, I did an experiment and I actually bought some KLV tokens, and let me show it to you guys right now, if I can. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. I've got 21,016 tokens. All right, I got these from JustSwap. Okay, if we go to justswap.io, this is where you can actually get it from if you want to. But if you're using your mobile, just download the Tron wallet, and you'll be able to do that from there directly from your mobile, guys. So like, if we look at a selected token, right, and I type KLV, okay, there we go. Right now, how much will 50 tokens give me? It'll give me 274 tokens. Not bad, right? 50 Tron. So this is just an example that I'm giving you. I might be buying more of these. I think this project can do great. They just have a white paper right now. This was brought to my attention. I looked into it. I liked it, so I'm talking about it. As simple as that. Okay. I don't get sponsored by anyone. I don't get payments from anyone. And if I ever do get sponsored by someone, I'll specifically say that at the very beginning of a video. But I'm not doing sponsored videos at all. I just find something interesting and I like it. Now I'm going to be talking about another great crypto, guys. Now, if you guys missed your gains, I think Ethereum, I think ENJIN and Theta and all, they're going to do great in the bull run at its peak because a lot of money was going to be coming in. But if you guys really want to make some really massive gains right now, there is a particular coin that I want to show you, and this is called Veracity. Now, Veracity was brought to my attention by BitBoy. BitBoy talked about it. Now, you know what happens, guys? I look at different YouTubers and different videos and different things that people are talking about, and there's not every, I don't look at every single coin and I'm like, oh wow, that's the greatest thing ever. But when I do find a particular thing that is something interesting that resonates with me, I do check it out. And now Veracity, okay, is a rewards-based platform for esports tournaments, gaming, and video entertainment. So imagine a Brave version that also allows you to, that combines the mechanisms of ENJIN and some of Theta's aspects as well. So Veracity is a leading company providing proprietary technology, uniquely rewarding gamers, viewers, and publishers through the Veracity portal. Okay, and Veracity, guys, if we look at it, is built on an existing video and ads distribution platform, including YouTube, Twitch, Vimeo, GW Player, Brightcove, Kalura, this is huge, guys. Buyers buy VRA, game developers, influencers, publishers, sponsors buy VRA with credit cards, exchanges to fund their tournaments of campaigns. Veracity earns from tournaments, campaigns, and ads. Earns VRA. This is the VRA virtuous cycle, guys. Influencers, game players, and viewers earn VRA gaming, or watching contents and ads. User benefits: game developers, influencers, and publishers, sponsors get revenues from the percentage of tournaments, campaign, or ads. Use VRA to subscribe, entry fees to games, tournaments, apps, stake, and earn off-ramp or exchanges. Cycle repeats: revenues earned by game developers, influencers, publishers, and sponsors fund additional tournaments and campaigns. How it works: buyers buy VRA. VRA's got a great staking platform, guys. This is their entire roadmap right now, and if we look at their 2021, Q3 was fiat subscription entry fees for eSport Fight Club, custom headers, logos, tournament sponsors, VOD recordings, SMS notifications, referral and affiliates, notification for Vera Wallet. Now, streaming features with the Veracity ad stack marketplace for gamers on the platform, ability for single players to find same level matches and tournaments. This is going to be in Q4. And then in 2021, launch testnet on new blockchain, launch beta of proof of view, Vera Wallet mobile app, simple to use, self-serve system for publishers. Verifiers software integration, launch mainnet on new blockchain, view verification on-chain proof of view. Now, the investors are, again, some really interesting investors, especially like Azar Capital, North Block Capital, June Capital Partners, Then, so these are very, very interesting. There's big money behind this. And not only that, guys, this is actually a working product. I mean, if we go to the esportsfightclub.com, right, you can actually, do things with this. With the Esports Fight Club, play against your favorite pros, and people are actually doing stuff here. See, tournament pool. You can join the tournament pool. You can any game. Create a tournament, and if you go to the game store, there are actually games, and you can use your tokens. Actually, there's a utility for these. It's an actual working product, guys. So I'm just waiting for this to load. So if you see, this is the featured games, the Block Match, Air War, 2 for 4, Chase Racing Cars, Dashers. There are a lot of games on this, a lot of cool, some mobile games, some, games. I mean, you guys can look into it. If you go to the, play games, you can, there are all these games, driving games, arcade games, whatnot. You can go to the App Store, and if you go to the app, if you click on the App Store, where does it take you? I mean, I'm exploring some of this myself, and I really liked it when I looked at it initially. So please wait. Okay, yeah. So yeah, you can download. This is the newest app games, okay, and tournaments, championships. So if we click on championships, for example, you can join different active championships. So closed championship. Okay, so this is going to show no championship found for now. Then if you click on tournaments, okay, well, let's see what happens when we click on tournaments, active tournaments. If there are any active tournaments, it's going to show. So there's a Dashes Jackpot tournament right now. You can log in and actually contribute, with your tokens and do things. So, guys, this is a grower in my view. I mean, like ENJIN is also, ENJIN is already a monster and is going to do great. I think Veracity can do really, really fantastic, guys. And one of the most bullish cases for Veracity, in my view, is the fact that, what I think is, the fact that they've integrated PayPal as a payment system. You can directly buy Veracity tokens with PayPal. Now, where did that go? Where did that particular section go? I'm actually looking for that right now. Okay, there we go. Esport Fight Club adds PayPal payments. Okay, so this is the Veracity Esports Fight Club. Will now allow users will now be able to make subscriptions and tournament payments using PayPal. By introducing a fiat PayPal payment method to Esports Fight Club, we are enhancing the usability of the platform and making it more accessible to wider non-crypto audience. PayPal is considered the leader of the online and mobile payment market in over 200 countries. Okay, all fiat PayPal payments will be used to purchase VRA from exchanges, and the underlying currency will remain VRA. So, the great addition of PayPal payment system to Vera Wallet payments allows greater flexibility and scaling, and is a great step for Esports Fight Club in many ways. For non-crypto users, for esports gamers, developers uncertain about crypto, for brands that wish to advertise in countries where crypto is not allowed, India, China, and others. Okay, so it tells you how you can make the payments with PayPal and stuff and all that. I mean, you can read all about it. I'm not really going to get into it right now, but this is like a full-on use case and scenario, for Veracity. Okay, And currently, Veracity's price, if you look at the price, it's 0.001083. 4.21 million market cap, guys, and total circulating supply of tokens, which is what matters, okay, is 3 billion something, okay, and this one can grow massively, guys, and I've invested in it. Okay, I'm gonna show this to you in a moment. I have staked the Veracity tokens. I bought some. This is how much I have: 651,100 tokens. So on every 100K tokens, you get 100 more Veracity tokens per day. Okay, and so you can see this is my staking wallet. This is the amount I've staked so far, and I just started today. So I wanted to talk to you about that because I believe in this, and I think this is going to be massive. You know, with the esports scene, with the games and everything, and you know, the three main niches that are going to do fantastic, you know, for crypto are going to be the supply chain industry, the DeFi space, and obviously the gamings and non-fungible tokens and all of that. And I think ENJIN and Theta and all these things are going to do fantastic. And I think Veracity is going to take a pie of that as well. Do your own research, guys. Read the white paper. If you feel satisfied, go ahead and invest. I really like it. I'm glad I invested and I'm staking these tokens. And I think I think Veracity has a really bright future. It's at a really low market cap right now, and yeah, I think a lot of money is going to come into it eventually. And yeah, but this is the time to get in, guys. That's just my personal view, okay, and not financial advice. And speaking of Theta, I mean, you know, Theta is already, you know, Theta adoption. Theta is about to be, you know, it's about to get a Coinbase listing, and Theta has already solved a lot of issues. It's solving real world problems of insanely increasing bandwidth needs, both with more data consumption, higher quality music and films and streams, and evolving entertainment formats. So, you know, a lot of bandwidth is being used, and you know, a lot of, you know, Theta is basically, you know, solving a lot of issues regarding, you know, networks and streaming sites and streaming services, you know, not being able to, you know, take a lot of traffic and everything. And Theta TV is going to solve a lot of those issues, guys, and is going to give you seamless streaming services and whatnot, and it's going to be fantastic. And Veracity, you know, on the other hand, is doing all these things with, you know, in the gaming niche, and you know, the esports fight club is very, very promising, and I think it's going to be fantastic. And look, there is no way that a company like PayPal is going to partner with a crypto that has such a low market cap, and I think it's on 700 something on CoinMarketCap right now. And it's going to partner with this. Why? Think about it for a moment, guys. That's a huge, huge positive and green sign. You know, the fact that such a big payment vendor has partnered with a crypto which has such a low market cap, and right now is ranked 744 on CoinMarketCap, right there. I think there's a bright future for this, guys. So I'm very, 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 very bullish on this. Okay, and so. Yeah, guys. So that's about it. This is what I wanted to talk to you about right now, and you know, and I hope I was able to, you know, cover things and clear out, you know, some of the main things that happened from my last video to this video. Still invested in MYX. I'm staking Veracity. I'm constantly increasing my portfolio and making sure that I'm getting into more of these staking coins, guys, because you know, you got to make your money work for you, and that's the most important thing, guys. So if you guys like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Give some love to my channel. Share it with your family and friends, and I hope this video gave you some value. And if it did, share it. You know, once again, you know, spread the word. It's really important. It really encourages me to keep making these videos. I'm not making videos every day, but I try to. And the reason for that is because I only want to talk about things that can be really, truly productive, you know. I just don't want to keep constantly, you know, chilling out things that I don't believe in. So whenever I find something interesting, I make a video on it, okay? That's pretty much what my channel is about. It's about the DeFi space. It's about cryptos in general, but it's also about giving you the right amount of value. And I can only do that when I'm doing it with consistency, and also, you know, not constantly churning out, you know, videos just for the sake of views. So thank you for watching, guys. Thank you to all the new subscribers. And this This is me, the DeFi enthusiast, signing out. Have a fantastic day or night wherever you are.